FertiLab is an independent nonprofit organization in Lane County, Oregon, that helps early-stage entrepreneurs get started.
We have our ID8 Pre-Accelerator, which we're the entry point for early-stage entrepreneurs into the Eugene Springfield entrepreneurial/startup ecosystem.
Going through ID8 allows the companies coming into RAIN to hit the ground running. The first few weeks of RAIN, it's kind of getting people up to speed. The ID8 companies, the companies that have gone through ID8 and have come into RAIN, already have that knowledge and they're ready to go from day one.
So Demo Day is celebration in a way to put the teams on stage and show everything that they've achieved in the last 5 weeks. And to give you a little info about what each week was all about, I think it'd be helpful to also understand what kind of state the teams are in when they get started. And most of them have a product or a pretty clear vision of a product, but in most cases a product and their first customers.
The name of my company is Kangaroo Kits. I applied to the ID8 program to help figure out next steps.
The name of my company is Smart Matcha. You know what, at this stage, when you're a small business and you're pretty much a one-man business, you can use all the help and networking that you can get.
My company name is Modern Tribe. They have a great mentorship program here, and I can learn a lot from them.
The name of the company is On Earth Incorporated. Attended a startup workshop and felt that I needed to be there to advance my business.
The company name is Asterism USA Inc. and I'd like to get into the US market. I think ID8 and the persons who've gone before us should be able to guide us through this process.
The name of my company is Art City Eugene. I need to know how to make this work, and I am super happy that FertiLab offers ID8 so that we can really get it down on paper instead of just opening a business and seeing if it works.
So they found some need in the market and some solution that is compelling customers to spend money on it. Week one, we heard from Doug Wilson, who's a marketing professor at the U of O, and Doug came and talked about tools that entrepreneurs can use to better understand the environment that their business is going to compete in, the market, the industry, competitors, etc., etc. Because no business exists in a vacuum. After that, week two, I actually talk about value propositions. Answer the question, what benefits? A value proposition is the clear statement that you use to communicate the benefits your customer is going to get out of using your company's product. So after my talk, the teams hung around, and what they did was they used this tool called the Value Proposition Canvas to more deeply analyze and tease apart the jobs that their customers need done, the pains that they're hoping to solve, and the gains they're going to get out of a product, and begin to craft a statement that will succinctly communicate that to the customer in a way that will land well with them, resonate, and compel purchases. So then after that, in the third week, the teams heard from Nathan Lilligard, who's the program manager over at the U of O, Lundquist Center for Entrepreneurship. He talked about Business Model Canvas and Lean Startup. And so Business Model Canvas is a one-page snapshot of how your business works, and each team, in some cases, took their first crack at conceiving, what's this business model going to be that's going to help us grow and grow and grow. We got this product, this customer base, and this need that they have that to be solved. But what's the business model that's going to be built around that's going to help us grow as fast as possible? And so then in the fourth week, Matt Baudet came in, co-founder of FertiLab, CEO of Nemometrics, and he talked about validating assumptions about customers. How do you prepare customer interviews and questions that will really draw out from the customer what's going on in their world and what are the needs that they need solved? And he helps the teams start to brainstorm interview tactics to validate most of the assumptions they have about their customers, or any that remain unvalidated. In week 5, we heard from Steve McKeon, co-founder of Skyward, and he came in and talked to the teams about pitching, and brought his experience from when he was getting Skyward started. And so the team stayed for the workshop and did their live pitch to mentors and their peers, and got live fire Q&A and feedback. And at the end of ID8, of course we want the companies to keep going, keep pressing forward, keep growing, and one of the things that we weave into the ID8 experience to help ensure that happening is, integrating the teams into the Eugene Springfield entrepreneurial ecosystem through exposure to, over 50 mentors and their peers. If you see a team that, resonated with you, that you're excited about what they're doing, talk to them, tell them what resonated with you, why you identify with, what they're working on, and, keep them pushing forward.